Of course, our final for this year's Champions League will be Real Madrid up against Liverpool. And we're looking forward to that. 26th of May. Put it in your diary. I don't know how to describe that, guys. We haven't seen any defences. We've seen lots of goals. We've seen some...
conceding 1 and 2 and then a third one. And if we defend like this, we mentioned early on about Trent Arnold.
Trent Alexander-Arnold has had a very poor night.
Yeah, and he needs to do better with his defending all round. Going forward, as we said earlier, is great, but you can't defend like that and give an opportunity. And this puts
not in these games.
It puts you on the back foot, doesn't it? Keeper could have done better, but a good finish by Dzeko. And then that puts a little bit of doubt back into the game, doesn't it?
And then Nangolan it was, who popped up with this thunderbolt, is probably the best way to describe it. Yeah, but there's still a feeling at this point that it's over, isn't it? You don't get that sense from the Roma players.
I never got in the second half that feeling of Roma actually going for it, like believing they had a chance. I think second half was okay, carry on playing, let's see if we get the goals. And that 86 minutes still were like, okay, even with the penalty, I think only after the penalty I saw someone running to get the ball in the goal.
To take it back to the
take it back. Spot. But it was 93 minutes. Why didn't do that?
Why did they not have that urgency?
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
But it's clearly a mentality thing, though, isn't it, Mark? Because we saw in that first leg, that period where Liverpool did all the damage, Roma had given up the time. We ran out. We ran out of time. But this was one of them, Mark. We've now had a chance to see more angles than we saw at half time. There's no doubt, is there?
This is definitely, I know he's offside, but this was definitely...
Well, was he offside? It was marginal. It was marginal.
He wasn't offside, but it would have been a penalty. The first one...
A penalty and a red card, or just a penalty and a yellow?
A yellow card, that would
right.
Again, this is not a blatant handball, but it's handball.
It is a blatant handball, isn't it?
The ball hits his hand and it deviates from where it should have been gone.
He knows what he's doing there.
I'm not too sure whether he knows what he's doing, but
Mark.
it is a penalty.
Here's the first
goal. As long as he doesn't interrupt the tempo of the match, but I think
he's onside.
It's important to that mistakes like this are actually pinpointed correctly, because there's so much the teams put effort into it, money, pride, honor, everything. That's a penalty.
I mean, my understanding, and I just need to check this, so don't quote me on it. My understanding is that, but there were some golden moments whereby they could have maybe wrapped it up.
I think so. Like I said earlier, if they would have tried maybe a bit harder, I think there was a period of 20 minutes where they actually kind of accepted that they were not going to do it, and I thought it was only 3 goals at one point, and then 2 goals. You have. Thinking about it, you only need to score 2 goals to actually be in the...
And we were talking off air, weren't we, about how the psychology of reducing that margin, Mark, down to, even if it's just a goal, even though you're behind, it's just a goal. In this kind of high-pressure environment, that psychology of it just being a goal behind can change a lot of things.
Of course, it puts doubt in the opposition's team, and it gives you a lot...
Silly mistakes start to creep in.
And talking of mistakes, both semi-finals have been based on mistakes. Nangolan's pass inside and Liverpool scored off it, and the 2 mistakes for Bayern Munich over the course of the time.
In this particular game, guys, did you notice more fear, more nervousness amongst these 2 sides in comparison to that proved pivotal, and this certainly got them underway. But again, Mark, a blatant mistake that led to it.
And from him, it's uncharacteristic from Nangolan. He scored 2 goals today, but he never had his best game today.
He was probably Roma's best player in the first leg, wasn't he?
In the first leg, definitely, yeah. And this is where Liverpool are at the best, aren't they?
The defender, where is he facing? The striker is behind him and he's running towards the other way.
Milner, you can't blame for this, he didn't know anything about it. But you have to question what Lovren was doing.
I would question the fullback, Arnold also, and then Lovren. That's got to go where the ball comes from. It's got to go out for the throw.
I think his kick is like full foot rather than inside of the foot.
And then this, you guys have pointed it out all night, the zonal marking, how it doesn't work.
They still haven't changed it. I don't think they will.
And how important it was, the goal, you know, the second goal.
Yeah,
absolutely.
There you go. It's just chaos, isn't it?
It's too many players in such a small area
Yeah.
doing